What is up, guys? Welcome to my channel. This is a new video on the new player ratings, numbers 30 to 21. There are a lot of cool upgrades in this one, and I hope you like it. I'm sorry for posting super late on the eastern US side. It's currently 11:45 p.m. right now. I have a busy schedule and I wanted to get a video in by today, so it's starting to get daily. I'm sorry again, and I hope you enjoy the video. Our first player is Chelsea's striker Diego Costa. The Spaniard's rating did not change. He's still an 86. However, his pace, shooting, passing, and dribbling were downgraded, but his defense and physical stats stayed the same. It's kind of fair, I'm guessing, since he got a winter upgrade and was not amazing the second half of the season with Chelsea, but I would have liked to see an upgrade for him. Our second player is Sergio Busquet. The Barcelona player was upgraded 1, which is pretty fair, I think, because I haven't really watched him play. I've focused on Messi whenever I watch Barca play, but from what I've heard, he is very important to the team, just as important as Messi. His pace was downgraded, his shooting stayed the same, his passing and his dribbling were downgraded, but his defense was upgraded. His physical stat also stayed the same. Our next player is the Belgian center midfielder De Bruyne. He was recently transferred to Man City, which is a pretty good transfer for Manchester City, and I hope he plays well for them because he's a very talented player. He was upgraded 3 whole points from an 83 to an 86. His pace was downgraded, but his shooting, his passing, and his dribbling were upgraded, but his defense was downgraded and his physical was upgraded from a 70 to a 75. Up next is Carlos Tevez, who was recently transferred to the Boca Juniors from Juventus. He was upgraded 1, which is pretty fair, but I think he should have stayed the same rating since he was transferred to a league where people don't really use him in Ultimate Team. His pace, shooting, dribbling were upgraded, but his passing and his defense were downgraded. His physical stats stayed the same. Our next goalkeeper is David De Gea, whose transfer was messed up to Real Madrid. I think he's staying in Manchester United for the season though, so maybe he'll go in the winter. He was upgraded 1 whole point from an 85 to an 86. His diving stayed the same. His handling was upgraded, his kicking was downgraded, his reflexes were upgraded, and his speed was downgraded, and his positioning were upgraded. Up next is the very successful winger for Arsenal, and it is Sanchez. He was upgraded 1 whole point, and his position was changed from a right wing to a left wing. Sanchez's stats on his card, though, his pace, his shooting, and his physical were downgraded, but his passing and his passing was upgraded, and his dribbling and his defending stayed the same. The French winger for Bayern Munich is up next, and he is downgraded 1 point. I think that's pretty unfair since he didn't really play for Bayern at all since he was injured, but I guess it's also kind of fair since he's getting older and his form might have changed. His pace downgraded as well as his shooting, his passing, his dribbling, his defending, and his physical. So pretty much everything on his card was downgraded. Up next is Gareth Bale, who had a controversial season for Real Madrid. His rating stayed the same though, as an 87. Most of his stats are the same, I think, except for his physical, which was downgraded 1 point. Up next is the Bayern Munich striker Lewandowski. It depends on where you're from, I'm guessing. His rating stayed the same from an 87. His pace was downgraded, as well as his dribbling and his defending. But his shooting and his physical stats were upgraded, and his passing stayed the same. The final player, and my one of my favorite players in FIFA 15 is Chiellini. He's a super solid defender, and I'm glad he has this upgrade. He was upgraded from an 84 to an 87, which is a whole 3 points, just like De Bruyne. His pace was upgraded, which is good. His shooting was downgraded, his passing was upgraded, as well as his dribbling and his defending, but his physical was downgraded. Thanks for watching my new video on the new player ratings. I'm sorry again if this is a super late upload or if it's super early. It depends on where you live and where you're watching this. I'm trying to make it more daily, and my day was really full right now, so I have 8 minutes left. It's 11:52 p.m. until the day ends. So I have 8 minutes to upload this. If you like this video, please click the like button down below, and if you want more FIFA content, please subscribe and comment down below any suggestions at all. Again, sorry for the late upload and the rushed video. I hope it's not too bad, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.